Wednesday night and coming to you live from all over the country. It is Santore, What Now? Mr. Santore, take it away.
What up, everyone? It is April 21st, 2021. I'm your host to the What Now Santore, and this is Santore. And with me always is my number one dick, Mary Beth. Hello, Mary Beth. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Also with me tonight is my good friend, Dr. Detroit John Hughes. How are you, John?
What's up? I'm doing well, brother.
Good. And also with me is my good friend, T-Man. T-Man, how you doing, buddy?
In the building.
Good. Bless, man.
Good. Very special. If you're scrolling down, please stop and check this out. 20 years ago, I was honored to meet this man. A place called Bonkers Comedy Club on Springs. I was going there to do a little stand-up, and I happened to see this guy on stage. Very funny. We became good friends along the way, and I was fortunate enough to have him still in my life today. Very blessed and very grateful. This guy is a genius when it comes to comedy, in my opinion. But I have a lot of great people through my journey that I would like to exploit, because I think the world needs to see them and people need to be heard. And I'm glad technology has allowed us to do this. So, Doctor, by any means, can you go ahead and show the video clip of our guest tonight? I appreciate that.
All right.
Here we go. We're ready.
I'm the man of mystery. Tonight, I can't reveal exactly what I'm going to do because then the mystery would be revealed.
What are you doing?
I'm the greatest escapologist that you've ever seen and will see.
Wow.
But if you really want me to explain it, I will. What the man of mystery is bringing to the stage tonight is a little danger, excitement. I'm mysterious. I've performed this escape many times, only gone wrong once. Oh. But tonight, I have a good feeling that it will go right. If not, it will go left.
Hello, what is your name?
I'm the man of mystery.
What do you do for a living?
I perform in a lot of resort hotels.
What kind of hotels?
The ones where people stay.
Anyway, go do your mysteriousness.
Okay, I need two people to come up and help me. Let's give Tyra a hand, everyone. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
Howie, I wanted to know if you would come up and help me as well. Let's give Howie a hand, everybody. Okay, just come over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what are we doing?
I want you to lock me up, wrist by wrist. And Tyra, if you could just make sure he's doing a good job.
There we go.
Oh, wait, I forgot to take my coat off.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I already locked it.
That's all right. Just take the coat off. That's fine. Throw it over there. Thanks. Wrist number 2.
All right.
A little bit tighter than wrist number 1. Here, I'll hold it like this.
I know, but I blew it.
No, you didn't blow it.
I did?
What? Oh.
Because it's locked.
It's locked?
Yeah.
Oh. My God. You don't have a key?
The keys are backstage.
Howie.
I didn't do that on purpose.
It's okay. We'll just use one wrist.
No, wait.
Makes it a little easier, but it's cool.
Get the bloody key.
All right, you're going to go back. Come on.
See you soon.
How
Howie, why did you mess that up for him like that?
I have a reason, but it's a mystery.
All right, let's go on back.
Okay, Howie, as tight as you want. And Tyrell, you take one end of the rope.
I'll tie you up.
Tie me up as tight as you can.
Double knot it, triple knot it.
Howie, help her out. Go ahead, help her out, Howie.
Tighter.
It's tied.
Okay. Pull up the bag. Go ahead. Over the head.
Taking so long.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
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 Okay, that's cute.
I wasn't expecting that.
Thank you. Thank you all. All of you, thank you.
All right, Simon, what do you think?
Actually, I might have gone a bit early there. I like you because you're so bad. Take my eggs off, please.
I'm going to say yes.
Thank you, Simon.
Now?
That was so unexpected. So I'll take my ex off. Yes, I'm gonna say yes to you.
Thank you very much.
We got 2 X's on.
Based on what I saw, it was not worthy of going on. So it is a no for me for now. Heidi, it's up to you.
I got a lot more mysteries to share with you if you keep me going.
I think you're hilarious, but I don't know that it's $1 million act.
Oh, come on, Heidi.
It's gonna be a no.
Oh, Heidi. Come on, man.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
all
so
of
much.
you. Thank you. That's okay. Thank you for helping
That was
me.
a great ending.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you for being there for me and on my side.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
How do you like our new host?
Well, man of mysteries. He had more mysteries for America's Got Talent. Apparently, they didn't want his mysteries, but I do. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very honored to have this man with us tonight. Man of mystery, how are you?
Michael, I'd like to say good evening and hello. And thanks a lot. I just want to say, hello to everyone out there. And even though I'm not there physically, I would like to reach out and touch you all emotionally on screen. Hi.
Hi, man of mystery. Is that how did you get that name of Man of Mysteries? Where did that come from? Are you Man of Mystery or what's the deal here?
Well, first of all, when I was a kid, my hobby was to hang out at airports, and that would make me feel plain. So after a while in my life, I wanted to become more mysterious. And I saw they had a Halloween store near us. You know, the Spirit Halloween, the Spirit?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
They had the mask, and then they had the hat for sale and the trench coat. And then so that after a while of putting this on, I felt more mysterious. And then after I was on America's Got Talent, I was getting a lot of notoriety, and people would notice who I was, which made me grow a beard, because then I wanted to be a little bit more incognito with the beard.
That is
You know?
Where's
So,
your
yeah.
beard?
I noticed that we weren't growing a beard. America's Got Talent, but you're growing a beard now. What's up with that?
Yeah, because after I was on the show, a lot of people would notice who I was in public. So I just didn't want to stand out as much. I wanted to be a little bit more incognito, so I grew the beard, so I wasn't that recognizable. You know?
It works, man. It works.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? Okay. Michael, hold on a second. In this shoe is a mystery which I would like to reveal at the very end of the interview. So if you can tell me when the end of the interview is, I'd like to reveal the mystery inside this shoe.
Okay, I will make sure after the interview that we would know what's in your shoe. I'm actually really curious. I don't even know if I want to even do this.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna leave the shoe. I'm gonna leave it right here.
Just keep our
Can you see the shoe?
Yes, I can see the shoe right there.
I'm not gonna touch the shoe for the entire interview.
Okay, that's great.
But I'm gonna reveal the contents at the end of the interview. Now,
I was,
Wait, hold on. This is the wrong shoe. All right.
I've always been a fan of Howie Mandel. I think he's a funny guy, but I did not like the way he treated you on your set. Did you feel like you got the raw deal from Howie Mandel?
Well, I got to be honest. I grew up watching Howie all my life from the 1960s up to today, and then Howie, I love him. I don't think he now on the video, it seems like he screwed me up. Nothing was planned, but I don't feel like he did it purposely.
Okay.
Now he said, do you have any more questions?
Do I? Go ahead. You tell us your story. Go ahead.
Howie, yeah, it seemed like Howie, he purposely screwed me up and everything on stage, but I really honestly don't believe he did. Even though he said no to me at the very end, I don't think that he did anything purposely to, mix me up on the stage. But I had the keys backstage, thank goodness. The hotel that I stayed at, where it was next to the theater on America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Before I left the room, I said to myself, go get the keys to the handcuffs. Okay. So I went back and I got the keys and I put them backstage, and that was a good thing, because if I didn't have the key backstage, then they probably would have threw me off. And but that was not planned. Everything that you see, on the video is not planned. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow, that's awesome.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Did you have a good time while you were there? While you were there, even though you didn't make it, did you have fun?
They had the best omelets at the hotel that I stayed at, which was adjacent to the theater that I performed at. It was a little restaurant in the hotel. What was the question again?
Did you have a lot of fun while you were there?
I had a lot of fun. I'm sorry. I had a lot of fun. And that was the first time I was ever on TV before. So it was very different experience than I've ever had in my whole life. We had to film all day long. We had to shoot the video all day long. I had the omelet in the morning and I didn't come back till late at night, where I ate the Caesar salad back in the same restaurant where I had. So it was a come around, it was like a full circle, like something well-rounded, where you would start here and then you would move around the edges of the circle, and then the Caesar salad was at the very end, beginning with the omelet. This is the right shoe.
Now, they asked you to come back. Did they? Is that correct? They asked you to come back?
Well, what had happened is after they now Simon, I just got to be honest with you. Simon was the first one to take the X back. I was the only act on America's Got Talent in the history of the show whoever Simon, when Simon took the X back. Personally, I wouldn't take my X back. But no, seriously, no, but Simon did. Okay, no, he did. And after that, I took a year off. And then after that year, I said to myself, I'm gonna call the agent, and I'm gonna see if I can audition again with a brand new act as myself. So I thought of the new act, and I auditioned, and they called me back, and I went back, and all the same omelet, by the way, in the morning, the same omelet, the same restaurant. Okay, and then shot the videos all day, rehearsals. I was the last act to go on stage, the last act. But Simon got mad at the acts that went prior to me going on. There were four girls dressed like chickens, and they went up in front of the judges and they started to cluck. They clucked like chickens, and Simon, he got pissed. Okay, got pissed. So he got angry, and he took the mic and he took it off of his lapel, and he said, "I'm going home. That's it." And then every other judge, they followed him like the seven dwarfs on the tree when they were going to work, and they all followed each other out of the theater. Nobody said anything. No good nights to the audience. Nothing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes, man, I didn't know it was
and
like
then
that, man.
I was left backstage. But you know what I looked forward to? I'll tell you. The restaurant where I had they still had the same Caesar salad on the menu that they did 2 years prior to me going on the first time.
Wow.
I got it.
Wow, that's
I had the left shoe at the beginning, and then I got the right one because it's it's on the right foot.
yeah. Can I ask a question? Can we do
Absolutely.
Q&A, man?
Are you a man?
John, Stockton.
Yes,
Hello.
yes. Yeah, hey, what's up, man? It's a pleasure to meet you and talk with you. I was just curious, man, to be on America's Got Talent, man. That's huge. So, I mean, how did that happen? I mean, did you have to, fill out an application, or you just show up? I mean, is it a bunch of people? How did you make it that far?
That is far. That is far, man. That's respect, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, you was getting hugged by Tyra Banks. I mean, come on.
Right. I was kind of upset about that. I was like,
come on. I mean, that's
I wanted her to go back to the hotel and eat a salad with me. but I was in competition with a lot of other people in Los Angeles.
Oh, I bet.
Right.
Thank you for asking me that question. I tried out for America's Got Talent. Initials, the acronym, I think, would you call it, is AGT. And then I tried out 3 times altogether. 3 times. And I was rejected twice over the years. They didn't understand me. They didn't get me. But I'll tell you something, John, and I mean this, and I want to send a message out to the youth and to the adults of whoever is watching. Do not give up. If you believe. Anyway, I tried out 3 times for the show, and I failed twice. But because I really wanted to show them what I had inside my soul, I came back, and I didn't give up. And I waited on 8-hour lines with no water. Wow. I had Gatorade, but it was hot in the sun, and I went and I did my act, and the third time they liked me. They liked me.
That's awesome, man.
That is awesome.
Thank you. And if I could send a message out to the people who are watching, if you do something and people don't understand you, do not change who you are as a person. Do not change who you are as a person.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you, sir.
Michael, do you have three objects in the room?
Do I have 3 objects in the room? Yes, I do.
Okay, I want you to get 3 objects and place them side by side. I learned that would you mind if I showed you this mystery right now?
Oh, I would love for you to do that. That'd be great.
Because
I'm
for
waiting.
many,
I'm waiting on my objects. I'm sorry. My number one
I just
thing.
need 3. T-Man, John, thank you for asking me that question, by the way.
Oh, no problem, brother. Yeah, you got a new fan right here.
Hell yeah, you mean well, man. That's respect, bro. Don't give up. Yeah.
Don't give up. Hi, how you doing?
Oh, what was that middle object? Oh, okay.
Look, it's got a face on it.
Oh, look at that. Wow, I like that.
Wow, can you light the flame for a second, please?
There you go. Woo!
You guys,
that's slick. I like that.
So your 3 objects.
Look hot. When she lit the flame, you look hot. No?
Oh man. You know what? Your relationship will never lose that spark.
You know.
Look at that.
Thank you, John. That was good. No, we can do a show together. We can do a show together, John.
I'm with you. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, man, I missed.
Hold on. Screw that.
Well, you guys like. All right, go ahead. No, go ahead. Whenever you're ready.
You got the 3 objects.
I do. I got a pack of zigzag papers. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cute little lighter y'all just saw, and a hard rock speaker.
The hard rock speaker.
Hard rock.
Oh, that's slick, man.
Michael, I want you to just concentrate on nothing for a moment, okay? I have a pen and a sheet of paper. Just give me 30 seconds, okay?
Absolutely. I'll give you 30 seconds. And I'm thinking of nothing.
All my life, I've traveled the world on Google Earth. And I learned this in some state. Okay, 1 second. I'm writing something down, okay? Okay, 1 second. Okay. I'm not going to change my mind, all right?
Okay.
I wrote something down. I'm going to put it in my mask. And coming out of my left eye hole. Okay?
Okay.
You see it?
Okay. I see it.
You see it?
I see it.
Stop yelling. Okay, now I want you to take those objects and place them off camera so I can't see them.
Okay.
I don't want to see them. Mix them up in any order possible. In any order you want, mix them up.
Got it.
I don't want to see it though. Mix it. Did you mix? Is Mary Beth mixing them up?
Yeah, she already did.
I did. Yes, I got you.
Okay. I want you to look at the lighter, Michael. Look at the lighter.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. If there's any object to the left of that lighter, I want you to take it away. If there's no object to the left of that lighter, then leave everything alone.
Okay.
Wait, which left? His left or my left or your left or what left?
Well, that's a good question.
Well, I'm still here. I didn't.
Mary Beth, you're left. You're facing the objects.
That's good, John.
I am facing the object.
Okay, then if there's anything to the left of the lighter, take that object and throw it away. If there's nothing to the left of the lighter, then don't do anything. You got
Okay.
it?
Got it.
Okay, good. Okay, Mary Beth, look at the zigzag papers.
Okay.
You got it. If there's anything to the right of the zigzag papers, then move that object away. But if there's nothing to the right of the zigzag papers, then don't do anything. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Mary Beth, look at the Hard Rock crap. You got it?
Got it.
Okay. Okay, if there's anything to the left of the Hard Rock thing, then throw that away. But if there's nothing there, then don't do anything.
Okay.
You got it?
Got it.
Okay. Okay.
got it.
Mary Beth,
Yes.
I want you to take the object that's on the left and throw it away. Throw it away.
Okay.
Get rid of the object that's left.
Okay.
That's to the left. You got it?
Got it.
How many objects do you have left? 2?
No.
How many objects do you have left?
One.
On the table, I mean.
One. I have one object left.
You have one object left?
Yep.
What object do you have left? What is it?
Zigzag papers.
Oh, shit.
What's going on?
Let's see. Oh, wait. It's not done. What is it?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Wait a minute. What's about to happen?
I feel like I need to come watch.
What?
Oh, come on, man.
What?
Wow.
Fire, bro.
Let's give you another one for that one. Okay.
I
Let's give you
appreciate
another one.
Now, I know that a lot of people ask, they say, where did you get your powers to solve mysteries like that? When I was a little kid, when I was sleeping, I heard a voice in the middle of the night, and the voice said, man of mystery. And I said, yeah. And the voice said, I give you the power to solve each and every mystery on earth. And I said, who's this? And the voice said, hi, I'm Dave.
Oh my.
Uh-oh. You got her.
You got her. Good job.
You ever see the dancing llamas?
What was say it
You
again?
ever see the dancing llamas?
Never
No.
seen the dance mamas, no.
Oh, nice. Nice. Mary Beth.
She missed it.
Oh.
Hey, Mary Beth, you ever see the damn dancing llamas?
Show me. I want a dancing llama. Baby, buy me a dancing llama.
That is
Her-
cool.
Dance llama on money. So not only, so besides America, and I'm sorry that you did not get to go on further.
I
mean,
celebrate Hanukkah too, and my friend found this to me.
Wow, that is cool.
that is. Have you ever had anyone walk out on any of your shows?
What had happened in 2001, I was getting booked by an agency, and I performed at a casino in Biloxi, Mississippi. It was called the Imperial Palace. And there was a woman in the audience, and I didn't know there was a woman in the audience until after the show. And then there,
I'm sorry.
well, no, what had happened is I did my act. It was a half hour. It ran from a half hour to 30 minutes. And then after the show, I went to sit at the blackjack table because that's all you did. I performed for 2 weeks in Biloxi at the casinos, a half hour a night, and then I would play blackjack and blow all the money that the agency paid me.
Wow.
And there was a woman sitting next to me at the blackjack table, Mike.
Yeah.
And Dave and John and T-Man. And the woman and I got in the conversation. And at that point, I wanted to be another person. So I took the mask off and I took my trench coat off and I'm playing blackjack. And the woman and I got in the conversation. And she says to me, "Did you see the guy on stage tonight?" And I said, "Yeah, I was in the theater." And she says, "Oh, he sucked." And I said, "Well, there were two guys." And and she said, the first guy that was on. And I'm saying, shit, I was the first guy that was on. And then and then I said, "Well, that was me." And she says, "No, it wasn't. He looked weird." And I said, "No, really, that was me." And she says, "No, he was a little heavy." And then I was wearing another jacket off, and she goes, "Oh, it was you?" And then what happened was I said, "Listen, I would like you to tell me why you thought I was weird and you didn't like me and I sucked." And she says, "Because I felt like I wanted to grab you in the middle of the show and give you a hug. I felt compassion and empathy for you. I just wanted to give you a hug and a kiss." And I said, "Well, then."
Wow.
No, I appreciate. Thank you. And I said, "Well, well, then why didn't why did you stay?" And she said, "Well, I wanted to give you a hug and a kiss because I really felt for you, and I was feeling uncomfortable," she said. And then I said, "So why didn't you leave the theater?" And she says, "Because I wanted to see what you were going to do next." And at that point, I said to myself, "I'm doing something right because I want the people to stay to see what I'm going to do next." And that was the whole reason, you know?
That's good.
And then I had in Valdosta, Georgia, I had a guy yell at me. He told me that I sucked. He told me I sucked. And I told him, and I had a routine. And I said, being a comedian on stage and being heckled by an audience member is the toughest situation for a comedian to handle. But I took a lesson of how I can handle the hecklers. And I'm going to show you what I learned. And I said, what?
Please, yeah, please do. Show us how you handle the hecklers.
Okay. All right. Well, I said at the count of 3, I want you to raise your hand and heckle me. And I'll call on you. And then when I call on you, heckle me. And I did. And the guy raised his hands and I said to him, "You." And he says, "You suck." And he was 6 feet tall with big cowboy boots on and big cowboy hat. And my girlfriend in his arms. And then I said, he said to me, "You suck." And I moved the microphone stand on the edge of the stage and I went there very slowly and I said, "Sir, where are you from?" And he said, "Valdosta, Georgia." And I said, "It's a beautiful place. This is the first time I've been here."
Wow.
And that was it.
I like that.
That's how I handled it. And the whole room of about 150 people were silent. And I said, with that, I would like to end my act with something that I'm going to finish with. And then I ended it.
Nice. That's another question.
And then in the men's bathroom after, there was another guy that said, "Boy, do you know where you are?" And I said, "Yeah, in the men's bathroom." And he says, "No, you're in Valdosta, Georgia. They're not getting your humor."
Wow.
I waited
man.
until he left to take a piss.
I had another question. If I could ask another question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I'm just intrigued, man. I still have like, hidden dreams of being a comedian, but I understand it takes I'm not, I mean, I can't even put you in the state, in the category of comedian because you're a man of mystery, but I'm just talking about as far as being in front of people and, giving them something to be intrigued about and entertained with. What was like your first, if you can remember, your very first time, a very first show, whether it was in front of one person, 5 people, high school, elementary, what was the first show you did that you can remember, and how did it go?
First show was done in front of my mirror, and it was an audience of just me.
Okay.
But I'll be honest, I'm not going to joke around. My mother and father were entertainers. They were magicians in the 1970s in New York City, in Manhattan, in clubs and in social clubs, upstate New York in the Catskill Mountains. When the people went from Manhattan and Long Island to the country, for the summers, I used to travel with them when I was a baby. And I learned from them. I learned magic, and I learned how to read people's minds. And then when I got older, my first magic show that I did, which I got paid only $5 for, was at a friend's birthday party next door neighbor. And I remember being very excited, but I was only 9 years old, but very nervous at the same time. But when I saw the kids' reactions and heard the applause and saw the smiles on the faces of the people, I wanted to go further into performing and not give up. And there were a lot of pitfalls along the way. And even, I believe, I'm not a star or anything, but even, stars, they always have pitfalls and bumps in the road. And you never stop learning as long as you don't give up trying. And you have to develop what they say in the comedian business, a thick skin. You got to develop a thick skin. And that's one of the reasons I wish that I didn't have a bris when I was a kid. But I did. And but if I didn't, I would have developed a thicker skin. But you can't, listen, you can't be knocked down by what people say if they tell you you suck or whatever, because everybody, opinions are like nostrils, okay? Everybody has nostrils, but you can't, and that blows, but you can't be knocked down by what people say. You gotta keep going. If you believe in yourself, and if you think you have a value to what you have to offer, then you got to keep going like a candle.
Respect.
Michael, I remember meeting you.
That.
Thank you. I remember meeting you, Michael, over 20 years ago.
Yes.
And you came. You were at the club one of the first times that I was on an open mic night trying out my stuff, and you wanted to meet me, and I'm glad you met me because we had a friendship ever since.
Yes, we did.
And you owe me some money too for gas, but we did have a friendship. We did.
Yes. Actually, matter of fact, 2004. The both of us went together at one of the American Got Talent auditions. And
what? I didn't know you went, Mike. You didn't tell me about that, man.
Well, I'll tell you something. That was not America's Got Talent. That was you and me and Warren Durso.
Yeah.
And Aaron Bowden. Bowden, who was another comedian. These are two great comedians. And Michael, I want to give you a compliment. You always made me laugh from the moment you got on stage. And I just want to give you recognition, because I've always thought that you were very, very funny and also very, very talented as well. And I really want to give you that credit. But what you and I tried out for that day with the other guys was something called 30 seconds to 30 seconds to fame.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, that's what it was. Yes, 30 seconds. Yeah, that's right. Right. That was before America's Got Talent. America Got Talent after that. That's right. Yeah, 30 seconds to fame, I think. Yeah. Yes.
30 seconds to fame.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have 5 seconds to fame at the time. I sucked at that audition. But you know what? It was a start for you and I. You know, we learned after that.
Yes. But you know, I always was a big fan of your comedy because when I first met you, you were that guy. I thought that was a great name for you because it was great. Because next up is that guy, and here comes that guy, and you were great. You and I you know, I'm not a big fan of prop comedy. You know.
Guys, Dave and T-Man and John.
What's up? I didn't hear the question.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Michael said that he's not a fan of prop comedy, but you like.
Yeah, he's got us on.
But I can see. Yeah, I mean, like initially, I mean, I see what Mike's saying, and like, it wasn't honestly. I mean, I loved the show, the performance you did, but honestly, like, it wasn't until you just explained like your background of your parents that it just came together for me. I was like, oh, that's natural that you would have that element in your show because it wasn't magic, it wasn't just total comedy, it was a mystery. But when you explained that, it was like, wow, now I understand why he added these things because you were showing like elements of your background and in terms of entertainment. So I think that was very clever.
Yeah. I totally agree. That was it explained a lot more.
I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
No, I was just saying it explained it a lot more, but yeah, you know, the roots, you know, you always got to follow the roots. I love clowns and there's a little story behind it. I'm not going to get into it right now, but you know, I love fun and magic and all that good stuff as well. And I respect people doing what you do. And, you know, I'm a fan.
I really appreciate that, honestly, from all of you guys tonight. That means a lot because I live here alone and it gets lonely. And when it gets lonely, I order a pizza just so I know that someone's going to come to knock at my door. But I'm glad. No, I look forward to the interview this evening. I don't know. But no, honestly, but I want to let you know that even if you don't have a background with anyone in your family being a magician or a comic, if this is something that you want to do alone and you don't really have anybody that you know who does it, get to know some people, look up, things online about comedy and find a character, be yourself. Don't try to copy anybody else. Don't try to imitate anybody else. Find what works for you. I know in my heart that everyone out there does not like me. I know there are people that, they've walked out of my shows. They've criticized me. I've been thrown out of shows, out of nightclubs. My act has been canceled before a few times, and it hurts. But I also kept in the back of my mind that I know what my intentions are. I know what I want to deliver to the audience, and it's not bad intentions. So you stick with it, and you believe in yourself, and you keep going forward. If it is something that's not good that you're doing and delivering, then it's time to stop. But I believed it. I just kept going like a candle.
I love it. I love it.
Yes, thank you very much for taking your time out and being with us tonight.
Yes.
This is the end of my. But I would love to see the shoe that you showed in the beginning. Were you able to do that? Is that good? Or would you like to go ahead before that? Would you like to go ahead and show off your stuff behind you?
Yeah.
Like do a little tour of what you got behind you. It just seems you got a lot of stuff talking about props.
Mm-hmm.
Not being one of a prop comedy fan, but
no, it's okay.
I am curious to see what you do have back there.
It's a lot of stuff. All my now, what's behind me is a collection of what my parents owned when they were magicians back in New York. What I've used in my own shows when I performed at Bonkers and the casinos and resorts around Orlando for over 20 years, for over 25 years. The chickens were a big part of my act at the very end. In the beginning of my show, I would borrow someone's cell phone and I would make the cell phone go back in time, and it would change into into an hourglass. No, that was a watch. It would change. Sorry. The cell phone I would make it go back in time, and it would turn into 2 tin cans with a rope between it. And that was basically the first telephone. And it would change. And then throughout the whole show, I couldn't get their cell phone to reappear. And then at the end, I took out a bunch of chickens. And the chickens were labeled 1 through 6. There were 6 chickens. And an audience member chose a chicken. And I laid that chicken aside on the end of my table. And the other chickens, I beat to hell with a meat mallet and threw them across the stage wearing a chef's hat. And the chicken that was left that the audience chose, there was a hole in the back, and I opened up the big hole, and inside the hole of the chicken was the cell phone, that the guy's cell phone.
Wow. That's dope, man.
These are all routines that I wrote myself. I tried to come up with my own stuff.
That's nice,
so I didn't
man.
copy anybody. But
I
it
like
had
how-
a different man of mystery, huh?
But I like how you use the classic rubber chicken. I grew up every time since I was a baby seeing comedy. I use like something classic, and it was genius. You mix it with something that was contemporary, like a cell phone. You know,
Thanks a lot, John.
that's genius, man. That's genius. You just like connected something because rubber chicken is like, that's just classic comedy, period. Everybody knows that, but you brought it to, the future. That's beautiful, bro. Let me give you a hand clap for that.
Thank you. And John, please don't. I'm not a genius. I'm very humble, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
Brilliant I am, but not a genius. Okay, let me. This is. Can you see the picture? That's my father performing.
Okay.
Back in the 1960s, and the trick that he has beside him is displayed on the shelf here.
Wow.
And
Wow.
this is his first magic trick that he bought from a magic shop in New York City. It was called Tannen's Magic, and it's still there. It's the world's oldest magic shop.
I heard of that.
And I worked there back in 1989. And this is a little Tannen's Magic corner of all the stuff that I love about it. This is
wow. That's awesome. Wow. That's a nice shrine.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
That's where David Copperfield learned his magic and
Wow.
a lot of the greats. And then
Yeah, I grew up watching Copperfield. That's
did you
one of the
like
first.
it?
Oh, I loved it. That was the first. That was the first magician I grew up watching from back in the day. The very first.
He was the last one I got to see when I was in Vegas. I was so freaking blown out the water.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
David
the OG
Copperfield is
of
insanity. I can't even figure it out, bro. It's like, seriously. I love that guy.
Yeah, I mean, I watched like the Chris Angels and all of that, but that was just like my first. I'm always gonna respect like Copperfield, man.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm glad to hear you say that, because a lot of people don't really they know Chris Angel or David Blaine, who are fantastic. But a lot of people don't remember David Copperfield.
And he still performed.
Really?
What?
Yes. Like when I was in Vegas a couple years ago, I got to see him, and bro, I'm telling you, I was not only the happiest dude on earth because that was my favorite freaking magician.
Wow.
I was like 6 rows from the stage, and my boy got on stage. I had actually messed up my leg at that time, and I was on crutches. I could have been on stage, but mind blowing. I have pictures of me at the show. You can't take pictures in the show, but outside of the show was a big sign and MGM studio, man.
I love it, man. Like I after that, between my top 3 is him, of course, Penn and Teller. That was like right after Copperfield. I got into Penn and Teller, and then like I said, David Blaine. I like David Blaine. I ain't gonna hate on him. I like the fact that they mix it, kind of with, up to date, kind of urban.
Right.
I like street magic too. I like the street magic as well as like stage magic. But man, I'm just excited, man, because I don't see like the next generation carrying that on.
Right.
So by you doing it, I guess should we call you a comagician?
You know what? No, I like that. That's very good. A comagician. I never thought of that before. John, that's really good.
Man,
you're a comagician.
and T-Man.
Yes, sir.
I hope your leg is feeling better.
Thank you. It's about. I got to take my medicine soon. I'm starting to throb and blah blah blah. But yeah, thank you for saying that. I do appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, could have been worse.
We'll have to come over there and see you, man.
Yeah, I'm around.
Okay.
I ain't working.
I appreciate everything this evening. I really do. I appreciate you wanting to take the time.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can find my magic trick real quick. I'll be right back.
Where you going?
He's gonna go find a magic trick. He's gonna try to do a magic trick for you.
I want to see it.
I do too.
Just real fast, a picture of me when I was 10.
Yeah. While he's doing that, I'm gonna take 2 seconds to go grab my medicines and take them real fast. All right.
Okay.
I'm getting ready. All right.
Where is he going?
Just got people getting so at one time.
Where did he go?
People had to get up and go.
That's his magic. That's his disappearing act.
Is that you, Mary Beth?
It is.
Hi.
Hi.
By the way, I just want to let you know how sweet you are, okay?
Oh, thank you.
And
my crew just got up and left us. Just straight up. This is like one. I mean, okay.
Hey, Tori, this is out of control. You're losing all your guests. Where are they going?
All right, here we go.
It usually happens in my act. I'm used to it.
Right? People are used to walking up on you. I thought maybe I'd bring you back to your comfort zone, and people get up and leave you. John, you have it. You have
it. Can you guys see this? It's like a cloth. Can you see it?
Yeah. I can't see. I can only see Michael and Mary Beth and myself. Why can't I see the other people?
You probably don't have. You gotta be able to split the screen.
You just
Can
scroll.
Can you see it?
Scroll.
How do I scroll?
Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Okay, good.
All right.
I could have been doing that the whole time throughout the whole hour. Holy shit!
So this is like one of the few that I learned.
Okay.
Every time I go to some magic shops down here in Florida, and they teach me some stuff when I hang out. But this is just an average cloth, ain't nothing magical about it, So the trick is I need to make it disappear. So what I've learned is that you just kind of stuff it in here, right? Now, all I'm doing is taking the cloth, make sure it's still in the camera, right? I'm doing it just like pressing it down, like I'm pressing it. And the trick is for me to just like press it so far down into my finger that it just.
Oh my God. Oh my God, John. John.
Oh man, let me get a little hand clap.
John.
That was good.
Hey, I never did.
That was fantastic. Seriously, that was fantastic.
That's the only trick I know,
you did
man.
that really well. Honest.
Thank you. I've been practicing it in the mirror, like you said. That's my that's how you learn.
That was really, really good. I enjoyed that. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
That was
How
awesome.
the hell did you do it?
Thank you.
How the hell did you do? You know what? When anybody asks you how you did a trick, you look at them and you don't say nothing. And then you say, you know what you say? You say, I did it in the same sense as if a candle. Then you walk away.
I love it.
That was very good, John.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Do you have time for your shoe? Do you have time for your shoe?
Oh yeah. What's up with the shoe?
What you said you were going to show us what was in the shoe after this interview.
Inside the sole of the shoe.
Yeah, shoes have soles too. You gotta
It's a switchblade.
You know,
Stick of dynamite.
They say that the eyes, when I look into your eyes, John and T-Man and Michael, hey, where's Dave?
Where's the hawk?
Dave's there, but he can't be seen.
The hawk is
right.
He's over. He's flying over us.
Right. He's there though.
When I look into your eyes, Dave, I can see the bottom of your shoe, because they say the eyes are the window to the soul. Inside the shoe is something that we all want in life. It's something that we all yearn for since we were young, as children. The key to success.
Oh. Wow.
That is great.
I like that. The key to success is right under your feet. Look at that. I love it. I love it.
That is great.
Yes.
The man of mystery, I want to thank you so much for being part of this. Thank you so much for taking your time out and being with us. I appreciate it.
There's a bag. There's rice going on. Is that rice?
Is he still doing stuff?
Success.
Oh. Success. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Without the key to success, this would have never opened.
That's right.
He took the key and opened the box of success rice.
And y'all know about that success rice.
Oh.
If you suck at cooking rice, get success rice.
Nice. I love it.
Man of mystery, I want to thank you so much for being part of tonight's whatever this is, Facebook thing, Zoom. Thank you so much for
Santore, what now?
Santore right now. Thank you for being part of it. Thank you for taking your time out and being with us.
Hey,
I want to
Friday
say
night.
thank you to
What's
each
going
and
on
every
Friday
one
night?
of you. And I'm glad that we were all together while we were all here.
I as well.
T-Man,
Hey,
feel
Santore,
better,
Friday night.
okay?
What's going on Friday night?
Friday night, I would like to go ahead and do some plugins. Friday night, we have My How Podcast. We're doing Ask the Expert with Courtney Gunn and another expert on straining of growing bud.
A very extra special
very
guest.
extra special
Guest.
So please tune in Friday. And T-Man, do you have any words before you'd like to leave?
I want to say thank you for being here, Mystery Man, Man of Mystery. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. God bless everybody. Bless yourselves. Bless everybody else. And stay safe.
Doctor, would you like to say anything before we leave?
Oh man, hey, it was just a pleasure to spend some time to hang out with the man of mystery, and I just want to let you know that, man, I definitely received your information. I hope everybody did, as far as never giving up, and peace of love to you. And once again, keep your eyes open, mind open, and your heart open. And I'll see you next time.
That means so much to me, John and T-Man and Dave. I want to thank you, and Michael. I want to thank you.
Thank you.
This has been fun.
Thank you. I'm glad. And number one, Dave, do you have anything before we leave?
Peace.
And I just want to say thank
Good night.
I'd just like to say, if you guys see this, please like, keep continuing watching, and thank you for supporting.
Share.
Do support and share if you like what you see. And thank you, Man of Mystery, for being our guest tonight. Thank you, T-Man. Thank you, Dr. Troy. Thank you, Number One Dave. Thank you, Dave, for making this happen. And everyone, till next time, be good to each other. We're out.